Okay, just waiting a little bit. It's gonna be about a 30-second delay. So, yeah. Hopefully this is live for you guys. I'm gonna wait a few months. I want to make sure it's working well on YouTube before I continue off the stream because I'm watching it right now on my computer along with doing it live here on my phone. Just want to make sure the playback is good for you guys. So I'll get to this here in a moment for anyone who's gonna be probably watching this on a replay. I know you guys can't see the trading cards, but there they are. But yeah, it's a limit. Oh, now we got Jamie Williams saying hi. Okay, so all right, got to see somebody's watching. Hopefully, more people join in. So it means the stream's working well then. And hopefully more people will join in before I start opening these. If not, they'll be on the replay. And, of course, somebody's in a helicopter flying over right now. That distracted me a little. I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes before I start getting these trading cards. But yeah, I will be doing that, opening these two boxes here and the value pack. And then I will, I will give my predictions on tonight's Elimination Chamber. Oh, weird. It's like not showing the on my computer for some reason. That's weird. Huh. I don't understand that, honestly, but that's whatever. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. As long as you guys are able to see my stream, that's a good thing. I've made some changes to make sure that maybe the playback will be better. Maybe it won't cut out as much. I at least hope. Hopefully the stream is going good for you guys. I don't know, it just seems like it's not showing on my computer, but like I said, as long as you guys are able to watch it, that's the important thing. Oh, I'm gonna view it on my phone real quick. Okay, I went to my phone, it's working there, okay. I don't know, maybe it's just my browser's kind of being glitchy. But anyways, alright, so I see I got 2 viewers, so Daytona 500. Don't take this the wrong way, but this is not about NASCAR, so please keep your comments wrestling related unless I say otherwise. I mean, I might talk about other toys, which I'll talk about Turtles sometimes, I'll talk about Power Rangers, but I'm not really into NASCAR, so don't take it the wrong way. Like, please don't talk about anything I'm not really talking about the stream unless I bring it up first, but don't expect to hear about NASCAR. I mean, you could, I guess Grim did a Daytona 500 video, like, with little toy slot cars. You can go watch that, but anyways, I digress, sorry. I just, like I said, try to keep stuff, focused on wrestling and, of course, trading cards, so I still got 4 people, so whoever else is watching the stream, feel free to say hi, give me your thoughts about tonight's pay-per-view. Once again, I'm going to get into the predictions shortly, but I'm going to open up these cards here in a moment, so, anyways, got this one package of, this value pack of WWE Heritage 2018. Found that at Walmart, along with these 2 blaster boxes. Road to WrestleMania 2019, which I got backwards, but didn't really matter. I guess I could do like this too. But you guys have seen me open these on my my Royal Rumble predictions video. Plus, I also did a Super Bowl stream where I said, you know what, I'm going to open these for that. But I know it was a football-related stream, but I was going to do wrestling cards anyway because, I was also talking about halftime heat. And then I'm going to open up this box of the 2018 Women's Division. Jay Williams, keep track of your mess. Like I said, dude, just Jay Williams, just make sure you're keeping your comments about wrestling and stuff. Otherwise, I don't know. I may have to time you out if you're keeping your messages and they don't relate to the video. But otherwise, family friendly and all, or let's just talk wrestling, okay? So anyways, see, I got a like, awesome. Whoever give me a like, thank you, I appreciate it. And don't be shy, whoever else is here on the stream, please feel free to comment. because I'm gonna get ready to open these up. I think I'm gonna start with probably start this because it's the only pack I have here. I don't expect to find a hit because obviously this course has a relic. And this one says it's a guaranteed hit, so it could be a matte relic, could be an autograph, could be a kiss card. Hopefully one of those, not some medallion that's not really worth much. But yeah, I'm gonna open this up right now just to get the stream started. Like I said, I'm gonna do these first, then I'm gonna get into predictions. And anybody else who wants to go back and watch this later, they just came for the trading cards. You can feel free to, either wind it back or wait for the replay. Okay, thank you, this guy is Blue 2002. Okay, welcome to the chat. All right, so here are all the cards so far. We've got Shinsuke Nakamura, Ty Dillinger. We got Oney Lorcan. So we got Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era. We've got Cassius Ohno, so we got a lot of NXT wrestlers so far, and some former ones as well. We've got Mojo Rawley. Got Maria Kanellis. Jey Uso. Oh, look at this. Got the Nature Boy Ric Flair Hall of Fame insert. Woo! Got R-Truth. And that actually is a parallel, too, so awesome. And then we got a rookie card of Samoa Joe, one of the 6 competitors for the SmackDown Live WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. Got our Shawn Michaels tribute card. And this one says he defeats Kurt Angle. Breezango. Got Heath Slater and Rhino. Dean Malenko. Greg the Hammer Valentine. The Ultimate Warrior. And finally, Alundra Blaze. So that's it. Wasn't really expecting to pull a hit out of those, but out of that pack. But I've done it before where I've pulled like a Matt Relic or an auto. But yeah, so I thought, I'd open that up first. Now I'm going to do the Road to WrestleMania box because, I don't know, I kind of want to say the women's boxes. I've only opened like maybe value packs of these. I've never opened one of these boxes before. So this is the third box of this set, and I'm pretty much about done with this set. I think there's only a few cards I'm missing. Like a few of the base cards, a few of the roster cards, and then the Ronda Rousey, the first part of the, Ronda Rousey spotlight card. So here, of course, is the guaranteed relic and the 4 women's cards. I think the women's cards are exclusive to Walmart, and the Intercontinental ones are exclusive to Target. I could be wrong, but the last 2 boxes I've only pulled the women's cards. So if somebody knows, they can feel free to let me know if that's right or not. Anyways, first pack. Of course, always second pack and fourth pack, usually has the parallel cards. So far, I've only pulled bronze. But it'd be nice to pull a blue, or if I pulled a gold or a red, that'd be awesome. So I'm just gonna go through these quick. If you've watched previous streams, you should already know these cards by now. It's just sometimes trying to read all these cards can be a little annoying. I don't. Some of these I've already pulled. Jamie, I don't know what you keep commenting, dude, but if you keep commenting and delete message, I don't know. It's just like, dude, Josh Cena. You mean John Cena? Okay, dude. Yeah. I'm not too big when people just do 1 or 2 word comments. If you can't do a comment in a full sentence, I'm kind of bugged by that a little. It's nothing personal. It's just I want to have at least a good conversation with everybody that's watching the video. If you want to comment about Elimination Chamber, you want to comment just anything that's going on in wrestling, comment about the cards I'm pulling, So yeah, Jeff Hardy won the combatants in tonight's Elimination Chamber match. There's Jey Uso, which I think it was Jimmy Uso that got arrested this past weekend, or was it Friday he got arrested? Well, I'll get to that in a little bit. So here's a bronze parallel. That's cool. Alright. Nothing too interesting. Like I said, I got the most of the set. I don't recognize anything I haven't pulled yet. I'll have to go back and look at my list to see what cards I don't have. But I just know that I'm missing maybe like 6 cards from the base, maybe like 6 or 7 of the roster cards, and then just some of the Ronda cards I'm missing. But I always just try to hunt down what I can, and then if I can't find them in these packs, I'll just maybe buy them on eBay or try to hit somebody up for a trade. Oh, there's Undertaker. If you guys haven't heard, he might be retired. He's like taking a lot of independent bookings, not so much independent wrestling bookings, but just like appearance. Like he can start appearing at people's parties or something. He's gonna do some show called Starcast. So I don't know if we'll see Taker wrestle anymore, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Maybe he'll be in the Hall of Fame. There was a rumor, in fact, something leaked about him being in the Hall of Fame. It was on WWE Network where they were showing like matches of his and other wrestlers, and they mentioned Hall of Famers before they had to change. I don't know. We didn't mean Hall of Famers, we meant legends. So I don't know. I mean, Taker still has yet to be inducted. So could this be the year? I don't know. We'll have to see. Speaking of that, here's Undertaker. All right, cool. AJ Styles, bronze parallel. Not bad. Hope you guys are seeing these pretty clearly. So far, I'm about halfway through these packs now. Like I said, if anybody else wants to, feel free to come on and chat. Just stay, I mean, I'm probably going to stay on for at least another hour or so. I'm going to stay on until the show itself starts. I'll stay on long enough for the kickoff show to start. And then when the actual show comes on, I'm going to probably stop streaming. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this so far. Yeah, I think this kind of haven't pulled yet. Like, I haven't pulled at all, I should say. Of course, here's the Usos. And I'll get to my predictions, and I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, I don't have really high hopes of them winning tonight. But just because of something that happened this weekend. Alright. And I have a bad feeling that she and Amita might win tonight. That's a prediction I might give now. And I'll get to the full predictions here shortly. But I just want to go through these cards and, chat a little with you guys, Once again, like as I said before, unless I say otherwise, mostly keep it wrestling related. Whether it be about Elimination Chamber or anything happening in WWE or just wrestling at all this week. Mostly WWE, obviously. Alright. I'm getting down to the last 4 packs here. So here we go. Now this guy, I would have loved if he won tonight. I mean, I'm not going to say he can't win, but obviously I'll give my prediction on who I think is going to win the match. And sadly, Mustafa Ali not going to be in the Elimination Chamber match tonight. He was replaced by Kofi Kingston after he ended up getting, what was it? I can't remember if he got a concussion or not, or what the injury was. I know he had like a black eye, but it sucks that Mustafa Ali has to miss this match. I mean, he's definitely getting a real big push, just after making his move from 205 Live to SmackDown. So hopefully he'll get another chance at the championship one of these days. There's no Ronda Rousey insert card, which I know I've got to have that one. Okay. See what we got here. Alrighty. Cesaro. Jinder. There's a bronze parallel. What do you think? Well, from a fan perspective, it does kind of suck that Charlotte took Becky's spot, but we all know WrestleMania is still like about less than 2 months away. I was there trying to build Becky up, make it where, like, she's going to get back in that match. It's going to be a triple threat. It's been what they've been speculating online for so many months, going back to, like, man, I want to say since Survivor Series, maybe back before then. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to be a triple threat because they want to make Charlotte the true heel. Ronda is a sort of heel, but Becky, she's like the most over woman in WWE. Probably one of the most over superstars in the company right now. So I feel like she will be in that match at WrestleMania. And if she's not, I don't know. But anyways, getting back to the cards. Nope, had 2 back-to-back Shinsuke Nakamura cards, you know, moment cards. Okay, down to the final 2 packs of this box, and then I'll get to the Relic, and then I'll open up the Women's Division box to end off this part of the stream where I'm going to be just opening cards, but, you know, discussing wrestling in between. And, hey, there's Shane McMahon, one half of the Best in the World / SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. Elias, okay. Oh! Oh my god, I was not expecting... Oh my gosh. I had to take a double look. I saw the gold numbering on top. Holy crap. I'm trying to read. Is that 49 of 99? Guys, I pulled a blue bordered parallel. The last time I pulled one was like in a Road to WrestleMania set from like 2 or 3 years ago. It was like a Brock Lesnar one. But hey, goes along with AJ Styles' blue tights. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that is cool. Now I would love to pull a red. A red relic could be a red parallel would be harder to pull than a blue one. But oh my gosh, that is awesome. I mean, I just got goosebumps from seeing that. I mean, it wasn't until I saw the gold number and I looked at the board, I was like, oh man, I pulled a blue parallel. I can't even speak. That's awesome. I don't even know what I'm gonna get for a relic or what other hit I'm gonna get out of the women's box, but that might have been awesome. And you can't go wrong with AJ Styles. So getting back to the rest of the cards here, here's Randy Orton. Yeah, I don't think he has much of a chance to win tonight. I'll be surprised if he does win, but he's just there, you know. Man, that was awesome. For anyone that missed it, I mean, I guess you can go back and watch it later. But yeah, and that wasn't even the last pack either. The last pack I should get a guaranteed bronze parallel, unless whoever was putting the boxes together put that, you know, before the last pack. Oh my gosh, that was too cool. Like I said, when I saw the gold number, I was like, oh yeah, I pulled something special. That is awesome. I love it, man. And I'm glad I got to share with you guys instead of doing it off camera like I used to do in the past when I was on my hiatus from YouTube. Oh yeah, here's a bronze parallel. So hey, you know, I pulled a total of what, 6 parallels in this box when I would have only been guaranteed 5 originally. I mean that's awesome. That is too sweet. So yeah, finishing off the last pack here. Of course, here's John Cena, or Josh Cena, as Jamie Williams actually called. That's all right, dude. I'll forgive you there. All right. So now, to end the Road to WrestleMania box, here is the pack with the 4 insert cards and the relic. Hopefully a relic, maybe not a medallion. So, of course, I'm going to try not to look at what the card is itself. I just don't want to spoil myself. But yeah, here's the women's cards. Because, like I said, I think that the Walmart has the women's cards and Target has the Intercontinental cards. But yeah. And a lot of these I remember pulling. So I think I have every single one of these so far. And in a total of 10 cards, I think I only have 6 of them. But like I said, I'll have to go and check my collection later. Now, what is the relic? Is it something good? Is it something good? Okay. Daniel Bryan matte relic. Not bad. Focus. Camera. Please focus. Not bad. Now, shirt relics I like a little more than matte relics, but still, shirt relic, matte relic, I'll take either one over those medallions. I'm not big on the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal medallions at all, to be honest. Now, an auto would be awesome. I've never pulled an auto from a blaster box. The only time I've ever pulled an auto was from a value pack, and then I pulled one from like a hobby box, and that was like several years ago. But yeah, that was awesome, man. This right here made that box even more worth getting it for the matte relic. I mean, so awesome. Alright guys, so finally gonna open these packs up. And you know, hopefully pull some good. Of course, here's gonna be where the hit is. So I'll open that one last. So I what? How many packs here? About what, 10 packs here? Yeah. Just like the other box. Alright. And it's been a while since I've opened these, so I don't really know what to... Well, I know they're all moments cards. They're similar to the Road to WrestleMania, but it focused solely on the women. And for some reason, this pack is opening up a little weird. Oh, wow. It's like this part's coming off. I don't know if that's intentional or what. If I need to, I might grab scissors or a knife or so. Okay, I got it open. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to read off every one of these cards either, like the Road to WrestleMania cards. And by the way, for anyone who just wants to see like regular videos again, I am planning on doing trading card videos again. I'm going to be investing like in a new tripod piece for my phone. So I use my phone more for recording videos now than I do recording on my camcorder. So there's Asuka, which from what I've seen, she's not on the show tonight. It's like we're only going to have the Raw Women's title and the new Women's Tag title matches on the show tonight. Hey, there's Dakota Kai, if it would focus. Probably one of my favorite females in NXT right now, you know she's out on injury. And there's Shayna Baszler. Not a big fan of her. I mean, she can hit hard and stuff. I'm just never big on Shayna Baszler. There's Naomi. Really? Bray Wyatt's interview. Yeah, you know, Bray Wyatt come back needs to happen. He's been gone for, man, like, he's been gone since August now, so good, man, 6 months or so he's been out. So, yeah, that'd be cool if he comes back anytime soon. I mean, he has to. We gotta do something. We'll just see who he feuds with. Yeah. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Definitely, man. I don't know. Maybe he might return tonight. Maybe he might interfere in somebody's match. We'll have to see. So, we got a cool picture. Get that juice tie. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I got you, man. Juicy booty eating up. Yeah, it would be kind of cool. I mean, even though he's on Raw, but I guess it would be cool to see him jump back to SmackDown, maybe. Especially now that Eric Rowan is teaming up with Daniel, so maybe that might piss Bray off that one of his followers is now with Daniel. And you can't, don't forget that Daniel Bryan used to be in the Wyatt family for like maybe 2 weeks, but still, that was a short time in history where he was a part of their stable. Now, he's the boss. Could she and Bayley win the first ever women's tag team titles? Well, the first ever in the current era. Obviously, there were women's tag titles back in the 80s, but they were retired. But we'll say the first WWE, not the first titles in general. But, of course, you know, she and Tamina might win. Yes, I know left on Raw. Yeah, I mean, well, Becky, only because she won the Royal Rumble, so she had the choice of either the Raw or SmackDown Women's Champions. And obviously because of her, you know, ongoing feud with Ronda Rousey, you know, she had to go there. I think Lashley and Rush will retain. Yeah, I think Lashley and Rush will retain. I'll get to my predictions here shortly. I want to at least get through the cards. Oh, hey, does Mandy Rose? Could she and Sonya win the women's tag belts? I don't know. So far, pulling a lot of competitors here. Oh, hey, Brie Bella. By the way, she's getting a new Elite figure. If you guys didn't see the Toy Fair coverage, there's going to be a lot of decent new figures that'll be coming out here soon. Let's see, we got Candice LeRae. Yeah, maybe. I think so. I mean, obviously, until WrestleMania, you know, I mean, we need somebody. Fire and Desire, yeah. If Mandy and Sonya win, they are a pretty good tag team, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say who I think will win so much. There's Dana Brooks, somebody who can't decide if she's a face or heel. And Alicia Fox. Yeah. I don't know. It's only if when they decide to have no more contenders match. If they do a battle royal, maybe, and Bray Wyatt gets involved, because that's all the other way we're gonna have somebody, you know, take on the Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship, or whoever wins tonight. You know, I'm predicting Bryan. I mean, that's my early spoiler. Yeah, Undertaker. I don't know. I mean, Taker. He's gonna retire someday. He's already a part-timer as it is, but you know, obviously, I don't know. He might come back for WrestleMania. We'll see. We'll just have to see what capacity he goes back at Mania. Where it be just for a one-off appearance, or who knows, maybe be in the Hall of Fame. It's long overdue. It needs to happen. Captain Foxy. So yeah, we got, it's like Bayley and Charlotte. Dan Brooke again. There's Maria. Let's got Vanessa Bourne. Yeah, Taker and Strowman, that'd be a good matchup. The last time Taker and Strowman were in the same ring was back when Taker and Kane were feuding with the Wyatt family, and when Strowman was still a part of the stable, so it would be definitely interesting if they ever have a matchup. And if only 5 years ago Brock Lesnar didn't end the streak. I don't know. Could Braun Strowman been the kind of person that could have ended the streak? I mean, what do you guys think? If just say the streak were still active today, if they just didn't, end it at WrestleMania 30. Yeah, I can't blame you for not liking Charlotte, dude. Charlotte, she was all right at the beginning, but yeah, she does kind of annoy people. That's probably why her figures are peg warmers. Like Elite 54 Charlotte Flair, I see that figure almost everywhere I go to nowadays. Oh, hey, like I said, we could see these two win tonight, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna be hard to predict who's gonna win the women's tag titles, and also somewhat hard to predict who's gonna win the men's elimination chamber. Oh, cool. I haven't seen any of the WWE pops as of late. And by the way, if you guys didn't watch my vlog that I posted on, it was on Thursday. I did like a toy hunt at Walmart, but I didn't really call it a toy hunt. I just called it a vlog because I was only like in the figure section for like a quick moment, like the regular figure section. Then I went to the Hot Wheels. Then I went to electronics and I looked at the collectible toys. And I don't know. It's like my Walmart's not stocking any WWE Funkos right now. I see like Rick and Morty, and Fortnite, Overwatch, and other Funkos, but no, I haven't seen any WWE ones as of late, sadly. So it's like I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go check another Walmart or go check Target, try to go find those. I would like to find the Ronda Rousey pop, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if they win, but I really feel like out of the six teams, you're gonna have four heel and two face teams, which one of the teams that I really think won't win because of some recent stuff in the news, and I'll get to that here shortly. But yeah, got some cool cards here so far, and I don't know if there's any parallels in the set. If I have pulled any, I might have to go back and look. I mean, I know there's parallels in the other sets, but I might have missed them. Yeah, I mean, Reigns wouldn't have to get too physical if he was a guest referee. Plus, it'd be nice to see him raise the arm of, Seth if Seth is able to beat Brock Lesnar, you know. But at the same time, I don't know. Because I know he can't get real physical with his leukemia treatment, but, he could avoid taking like a ref bump or something. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Roman since he made the announcement that he has diagnosis, his second bout of leukemia back in October it was. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, so I think I'm halfway through the packs. Back in November, all right, that's right. Yeah, it was the Force of Virus series. Like I said, it was November, October, that time frame. He made the announcement that he was relinquishing his belt because it was right before Crown Jewel. Oh, here's Sasha and Bailey again. Yeah, I think a lot of us want Bray Wyatt to come back, but as long as he's booked strongly, because Bray Wyatt, he's done good, but WWE just treats him like an afterthought sometimes. He does great promos. He's very good in the ring. I really feel like he needs to get more respect than what WWE shows him. He had the WWE Championship for like maybe a month or two before he dropped it to Randy Orton. And after that, he's just kind of lost steam. And then having him with Matt Hardy, Woken Matt Hardy, was probably one of the best things they could do since having him in, the leader of the Wyatt family. But like I said, we'll just have to see if that happens. He needs to come back. He's been teasing his return. Yeah, definitely. Bray Wyatt's got to have more of an evil aura to him. As long as they don't try to do the Sister Abigail thing they did last time, if it weren't for him getting, measles or the mumps back in October of 2017, obviously they would have gone through with that storyline. I mean, I would like Sister Abigail to be a presence some way, but maybe not Bray Wyatt in a burlap sack with his voice being edited. I mean, that's just me. Yeah, let's look through his cards. Kevin Sullivan? Yeah, that would be interesting. Kevin Sullivan had his own cult-like faction back in the 80s. I don't know. I mean, That's if WWE wants to work with Kevin Sullivan. I don't know if they would or not. I know they probably brought him on for like interviews for network specials, but I mean, he would be like a good mentor. Even though there's also another guy that would be a good mentor would be like Waylon Mercy, because that's where Bray Wyatt said he got the character from. But I don't know. I mean, it would be cool. Oh, yeah, two back-to-back Bianca Belair cards. I don't know if they ever do. I mean, they've teased certain wrestlers that could have been, Sister Abigail in the past. I mean, there could have been a lot of good ones. Oh, thank you, Waylon. I appreciate it. I see you're definitely a big fan of the women's cards. Speaking of that, we got Waylon Mercy. I don't. Yeah, of course I mentioned Waylon Mercy, the wrestler, earlier. All right, so I think just about to the end. Yep, you're welcome, man. Hey, we got Bray. We got mentions of Bray Wyatt. We got Waylon Mercy. I mean, thanks to the two people chatting with me right now. I do appreciate it. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, make sure to do that. If you like to hear wrestling talk, if you like wrestling trade cards, wrestling figures, because you notice I have a lot of figures behind me, and I have many more. I'm gonna have to get around to doing a collection update one of these days, because I'm about to reorganize my collection again when I get some more figures. I've actually got some figures coming from Ringside Collectibles here pretty soon. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Sister Abigail versus Sanity with Nikki Cross. I mean, you think of, Sanity, they're like the Wyatt family in a way. I mean, that would be definitely a pretty cool feud if they did. Oh, here's one of my favorites right here. Liv Morgan. I liked her better as a blonde, but I guess she's already pink hair. But yeah, there's great feuds that WWE could do. It doesn't have to always be face versus heel. It can do heel versus heel. Because, more people like heels nowadays, they do faces. Not to say that faces aren't still popular, but, it's just how it's been the last 20 years or so, how heels have been getting over more than sometimes the faces. All right, so down to the last pack before I get to the hit. And so far, these have been pretty cool cards. I know there's a lot of these I need. I've only opened up like a value box of these, but yeah, it's pretty cool cards here. Just look through these. Hey, my girl, Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I agree. Because if you remember, the Riot Squad only, debuted a night after Paige debuted her Absolution group. So it was like copy and paste. Raw has a women's faction, SmackDown has a women's faction. Then Paige gets injured, has to retire, and then Absolution breaks up, so we're left with the Riot Squad. But at the same time, I don't know. I didn't like when they had to turn Liv Morgan into a heel. I mean, she could still be a good heel, I guess, but and then Sarah Logan's like, not too crazy about her, but I don't know. Maybe at some point, yeah, they will split Ruby off. Now, of course, she has a match with Ronda Rousey tonight, and once again, I'll get my predictions, but I don't think that, that she'll win tonight, for obvious reasons. Of course, here's somebody who thinks she will become Raw Women's Champion, but I don't think so. But that's, of course, not for another, month and a half or so from now. But yeah, let's see what the hit is in this box. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they are the only faction we have at the current moment. I mean, we don't have many women's tag teams. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we already have Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan competing in tonight's women's Elimination Chamber tag title match. So they could be. Oh, this is it. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get back to what I was saying, but I don't know. I mean, I got like a 1 out of 6 chance of predicting who's gonna win the SmackDown Women's titles tonight. Anyways, now for the hit. Yeah, it seems like a lot of these women's wrestlers are better at wrestling in the independent circuit than they are in WWE. But, at least nowadays WWE is giving women a chance to shine than have them wrestle in mud and wear bikinis. Yeah, nice card. Lita. Lita was definitely one of my favorites back in the Attitude Era. Awesome. Lita Matt Relic. Number 38 out of 50. So, hey, 2 Matt Relics out of 2 boxes. I mean, awesome. Too bad this one's not numbered. It doesn't have a gold number from what I can see. No, I didn't get the 2K19 collection edition. Right now, I don't have a Xbox One or PS4. I haven't really been playing the wrestling games as of late. I don't know. I've been debating on getting that game. I just need to go out and buy myself a Xbox One or a PS4. I just haven't had a chance. I just not a big gamer anymore, to be honest. I mean, I do like a lot of mobile gaming, but Other than that, I don't really play as many video games as I used to when I was younger. But I've also kind of focused more on, figure and trading card collecting, if anything. So yeah, so we're about to talk about the predictions. Cool. Flow road feast with flicks. Okay, that's cool, man. Awesome. So of course, two matte relics, and then the bronzes. And I don't think there was any parallels in the other box because I don't know if they do that in that set. But yeah, pretty cool, decent selection of collection here of of parallels. But really, this besides the matte relics was probably one of the best. Best pulls I pulled out of either the two boxes or the value pack. Yeah, I don't have that many Funko Pops. I only have like three at the moment. Well, if you want to sell stuff for value, yeah. I mean, for me, I collect for fun, and I have a lot of figures that are probably worth a crap ton of money. Like, you have 25 minutes. Yeah, the kickoff show's getting ready to start here soon, so I'm probably gonna stay on at least through the kickoff show, and then when the actual show starts, I'm gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna stay on for another good hour and 25 minutes. Awesome, I appreciate it. I mean, and if people do collect to sell, I'm not gonna tell them they can't do that. Because I find a lot of people say, "Oh man, this figure is worth so much money. I can't wait to sell it." But it's like, I don't know. It's just I collect for fun. I don't want to sell these figures off now. I mean, there's always that possibility if something happens and I have to sell my collection, then yeah. But I collect for fun, whether it be mint on card or loose. But yeah, and yeah, cruiserweights. I wish they were on the main show too. I mean, it's good that now that they're at least featuring the cruiserweight title more, even though it's only on the kickoff show. But 205 Live is, I don't know if you can consider it a brand. It is in a way. The cruiserweights used to be a part of Raw, but now we only see like Leo Rush and occasionally Drake Maverick on Raw and Lucha House Party. But oh well, it's at least good that they get featured on the show. Okay, that's cool. I wish it was part of her thong. Dang man. Actually, what about Lita? Remember Lita used to be all about the thong back in the day. I mean, okay, so now that I've already opened the boxes, and anyone else who just joined the stream, you can feel free to go back and rewind it or wait till the replay's up. Now I'm gonna get ready to talk about the predictions here. I'm gonna move these packs out of my way because they're in my way over where my mouse is. I have to recycle these later, but yeah. I mean, I know that most of the cards, but I want to look in order. Yeah, Naya, yeah, I feel you, man. Naya is kind of like the big show right now of the women's division. How she keeps turning face and heel over and over. You wrote your prediction down, cool. Yeah, I want to kind of do my predictions on the spot, to be honest. All right, so for my predictions, we're gonna start first with the kickoff show: Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. So that match, I mean, I'd like to see Akira win, but I'm gonna take Buddy to win. Just keep him as a strong cruiserweight champion. We haven't had a good cruiserweight champion. I mean, Cedric Alexander was pretty good, and then before that, uh, Neville was a good one. Of course, Neville now is with AEW and back wrestling with Dragon Gate under his independent name Pac. But between the stints of Enzo Amore and yeah, it's like it's good to see they're actually keeping the belt on somebody that can go pretty far with it. Maybe have a long reign. So we'll have to see. So I'm gonna try to go in order the best I can with these. I'm gonna figure what matches are the main event, which aren't. So we got Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. I want to say this time that I don't know. I want to see Braun win, but I'm almost have a bad feeling that Baron's gonna win thanks to interference from Drew McIntyre. Oh, you see, okay, yeah, prediction Murphy. Okay, I got you, man. So I'm glad you agree. Yeah. Well, it's just because Neville wasn't too happy that they were putting the belt on Enzo, and he didn't want to lose the belt to someone like Enzo Amore, who wasn't really known for being a good wrestler and was known for being very cocky, not only in wrestling but outside of it. So I don't know. Yeah, I wish Neville would have never did what CM Punk did and ended up walking out, but at least Neville still wrestles. He didn't retire entirely from wrestling like Punk did. But anyways, all right. So I already said Baron Corbin. I'm gonna take him over Braun Strowman. Yeah, that probably might happen. We'll have to see because WWE has a hard time having a legit tag division anymore. I mean, just now to see the Revival finally win the tag belts, and how are they not even on the show? Like, you're not gonna have them defend the belts. I mean, I get that in a 4 hour show, there's only 6 matches on the main card. I mean, I guess because the Elimination Chamber matches will take up most of the show, but unless it's a last minute addition to see the Revival defend the belts. So, all right, up next we got, speaking of tag teams, the SmackDown Live tag team titles will be on the line as Miz and Shane McMahon will take on the Usos. I'm gonna say Miz and Shane retain, at least keep them tag champs till, I don't know if they're gonna held the belts all the way to WrestleMania. I see them losing by then, but I think they're gonna retain tonight because over the weekend, Jimmy Uso got arrested for trying to fight a cop when he and his wife Naomi were drunk, and she drove the wrong way on a street. And yeah, it's like, come on, Jimmy. And I think Jimmy has been arrested before, so it's like, dang. So I think for that, WWE's going to punish them and make them lose tonight. I really feel like they were going to lose anyway. But yeah, yeah. I mean, if Mick Miz does turn on each other, I mean, I don't think they will, but I don't know, they might just to lead up to a match at WrestleMania. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens there. All right. So up next, we're gonna have Bobby Lashley and Real Rush in a handicap match versus Finn Balor for Intercontinental title. And yeah, as much as I would love to see Finn Balor win this match, um, unfortunately, it's gonna be Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. Like I think Leo will, he'll be involved, and then you know, like he'll end up being like the illegal man or something, and get like the ref distracted or something. But they'll do some kind of tactic where Bobby Lashley, of course, will come in, spear Finn Balor, do Dominator, get the win. I mean, it sucks that they didn't have Finn Balor win it at the Royal Rumble for the Universal title, but I don't know. They gotta get Finn Balor back on some kind of good momentum to get him in some kind of title picture at some point. I don't know if Finn wins tonight, that would be awesome, but I don't know. It just the way Vince McMahon thinks. He likes to favor the muscular guys over somebody like Finn Balor who doesn't fit, the archetype of what a wrestler should be in Vince McMahon's eyes. Now, if Triple H were run everything WWE, I think it'd be the other way around. I think Triple H would give fairness to Finn Balor, but also wouldn't try to, not favor Bobby Lashley somewhat. But I don't know. That's just how different Vince and Triple H are. Okay, so now we get to the Raw Women's Championship match, Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. Well, obviously, I'm going to take Ronda because we got to still have that triple threat WrestleMania. Well, right now, it's just currently going to be Charlotte versus, Ronda for the title. But I do believe, and I know everybody else does, that Becky will be in that match, make a triple threat. But that's not for another month and a half. But still, when it comes tonight, yes, Ronda will win. All right, so now we're getting down to the two Elimination Chamber matches. I don't know which one will go on last, so I'm going to talk about the women's one first. So we got Nia Jackson Tamina versus Riot Squad, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus the Iconics versus Bayley and Sasha versus Naomi and Carmella. Flair versus Fastlane. Yeah, that could happen. They're both still on SmackDown. I don't know. I think Bayley and Sasha win. Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't know. I almost feel like WWE's gonna, yeah, the Boss and Hug connection. Yeah, it's a kind of a corny name, but I don't know. I would rather them just go by Banks and Bailey, just or whatever. Man, I mean, I'd like to. All right, so my prediction is, I only have 1 out of 6 getting right. I really feel like WWE's got to put the belt on Nia Jax Tamina. I mean, I don't want them to. I would rather see your Rose Neville or Bailey and Sasha. But I'll tell you for sure, I'm definitely not going to see Naomi and Carmella. I just mentioned what happened with Naomi and Jimmy Uso this weekend. And then if you haven't heard, apparently Corey Graves and Carmella are dating backstage. And Corey's wife found out, and she's pissed about it. I mean, she might be divorcing Corey, and they have like what 3 kids together, I believe. Like Corey and his wife. But now that she hears that Corey and Carmella have been seeing each other. Man. Okay. Oh, you're from the UK? Okay, cool. Wrestling news. All right. Thanks for being on, man. Yeah, I figured it's real late there because right now I'm here in the state of Kansas here in the United States, and it is 4:44, about to be 5 o'clock. So I figured, yeah, you guys have that 6 hour time difference between where I am and you are. Speaking of that, I have another friend in the UK named Chuds who hasn't come on yet. I'm surprised. Corey and Mella. Yeah, even though Corey doesn't wrestle anymore since he had to retire due to concussions, but then again, I don't know. If Corey wants to come back as much as Daniel Bryan came back, depending on how severe his concussions were. But I think Corey just prefers to be a commentator nowadays. But I don't know. And I look at some of the other choices, Riot Squad, and Iconics in this match. Either one of them could win. It's horrible to stay up till 4. Dude, don't feel bad. I stay up till like 2 a.m. my time every night, but I also work nights at my job, but I'm off tonight. But it's all right, dude. Yeah, WrestleMania in England. I mean, you guys have gotten SummerSlam, and you know it would be cool. I mean, yeah, it means people like here in the U.S. like myself have to watch it in the morning, but maybe someday. Now that WWE's been expanded over to the UK and they're trying to expand into other international markets, so maybe someday you guys will get a WrestleMania. Who knows? Maybe WrestleMania 40 will be there or sooner. I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see. Triple H when he and Stephanie take over. Maybe they might do that because I think Vince McMahon he'll be getting ready to leave when the XFL starts up in next year 2020. Okay, now we get to the last match. I don't know if it'll be the last match in the card. I mean, it could be this or the women's tag title chamber. But anyways, the SmackDown title chamber. Daniel Bryan defended the WWE Championship against AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and Kofi Kingston, of course. Kofi is replacing Mustafa Ali. Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, there's times we've had to kind of get up early to watch pay-per-views from other countries too. Like if it's been a pay-per-view in the UK or Saudi Arabia or Japan or wherever else they've had a chance to do an international pay-per-view, Australia. So it's not a problem. I mean, the good thing about WWE Network is even if you don't watch the pay-per-view live, you can always catch it later. But it is good to watch it live instead of having to kind of wait, avoid spoilers, and you know, because you never know on Facebook or Twitter somebody's gonna be posting like, "Oh, hey, did you see what happened?" No, I haven't watched it yet. Like, so I can't blame you for watching live, man. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna see Daniel Bryan winning tonight, and yeah, Bray Wyatt confront him would be kind of cool. I mean, Daniel Bryan needs a WrestleMania opponent since it's gonna be Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal belts. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool, but I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see because we already seen AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan take each other on, and then there's always that possibility Samoa Joe could take on Daniel. But yeah, I'm with you, man. Bray Wyatt come back would be cool. See him jump brands and kind of chastise Daniel for the way he acts and stuff. Yeah, I feel you, man. If I got you. So whatever you end up missing, you don't have to go back and watch later. I feel you. That's how I feel with NXT Takeover. Like when Kevin Owens. Oh well, I always thought about Samoa Joe. Of course, Kevin Owens is over on Raw, but he's thought he might go back to SmackDown. Hate Zayn. Yeah, Sami Zayn. I'm not the biggest fan of him either. I liked him in his face, but I didn't like him when he turned heel. But I don't know. He seemed like he was better on the indie scene as El Generico. Okay, man. I respect your opinion. Yeah, I kind of got a little annoyed with the yep movement, and I don't know. I don't know. Kevin Owens is okay, but yeah, I feel you. Okay, well, Merson actually liked Zayn when when he turned heel. Okay, that's cool. I can respect that. I mean, yeah, other than that Bobby Lashley sister segment, that was terrible. I feel like that was one of those, maybe not the worst segment of all time, but definitely bad one. And then you hate Flair. Okay, are you talking about Charlotte, right? Or I don't know. You're not talking about Ric Flair because Ric Flair, love him or hate him, he's definitely one of all time greats, if not maybe the greatest. um, but for me, the greatest is the Macho Man. But that's my personal opinion. Selena. Yeah, Zelina Vega's okay. Of course, Aleister Black obviously thinks that she's good. The fact that he married her, I mean, that surprised me. Okay, gotta go, man. All right, thanks for joining, dude. Um, so yeah, the kickoff show will be starting here in about 11 minutes. I know it'll be on YouTube before the Elimination Chamber officially goes live on WWE Network, so I might be hopping over on there on YouTube and maybe watch for a little longer. Maybe see who else decides to join me. Andrade versus Black. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I mean, we've seen Andrade versus Aleister Black already in NXT. Oh man, yeah. Well, when you're talking about storylines, obviously, unless WWE decides they want to acknowledge that she married Aleister Black, they're gonna probably keep her with Andrade just for the sake of keeping kayfabe. I know they've broken kayfabe before with having Lana and Rusev revealed they were married when they were supposed to be, in storyline broken up with Summer Rae with Rusev and Lana with Dolph Ziggler, and then they ended the storyline after that happened. So, I mean, it's not the first time. Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. Well, with Renee and Dean, I think right now with Dean being a heel and Renee being on commentary and being mostly a face commentator, obviously, yeah, I think they prefer to keep that kind of a little under wraps sometimes. Even though she does get kind of offensive when Corey Graves asks Renee questions about Dean. Yeah, I wouldn't blame Renee if she decided to leave, but I don't know if she wants to still, keep her job with WWE. Yeah, I agree. She should have stayed a backstage interviewer. I mean, she's not that great on commentary. She has a tendency to make mistakes. I don't know if you watch like Cultaholics channels, and when Ross does his WTF moments for Raw, he'll always point out what she says and how like she'll say some stuff like really Renee, you really said that. I mean, he'll do it for like everybody else too, like for Corey and for for Michael Cole. Yeah, she was better when she did pre-shows. I'd rather have her as a pre-show host than Jonathan Coachman. I mean, I don't know. It's like commentary nowadays is not that great on Raw and SmackDown. It's like the best commentary is definitely NXT. Like when Morrow briefly left the company to go get away from JBL before WWE brought him back to NXT, to have him on NXT, I felt like when SmackDown lost him, that was kind of a big hit because I would rather have Mauro Ranallo on SmackDown or hell, even on Raw than I would Michael Cole or Tom Phillips. But that's just how I feel. I mean, really, the heyday of commentary was JR and the King, but I can't see WWE ever bringing them back except for like special shows. Cultaholic, What Culture? Okay, cool. Hey, I watched Cultaholic, What Culture, PW Unlimited. I watched those three channels. I've never really watched Wrestle Watch. You mean Wrestle Talk? I watched that channel too. I had to think about that for a moment. Cool, yeah. I mean, I know three of those channels are from you guys. That's from the UK. Yeah, I feel you, man. I don't know. I sometimes I don't even pay attention to the commentary because I don't really speak English, so I don't really have any interest put on Spanish or what the other languages. But I feel you, man. I wish we had a better commentary team than what we have on Raw and SmackDown with Corey be on both shows. Which I do wonder if WWE's gonna kind of punish him. Well, maybe they won't, because really him and his thing with his wife, that's their business. But I don't know. WWE trying to promote a family-friendly product, it really makes me kind of curious on what's going to happen with, Corey and Carmella. But yeah, the show is getting ready to start in about 7 minutes. The kickoff show, I mean, not the actual show itself. Like I said, when the actual show itself comes on, I'll be getting off here. Oh yeah, that Wrestle Talk and Cultaholic feud. Yeah, that was some pretty funny stuff, especially when you see them singing and stuff. Oh man. There's also some other good wrestling channels there, like Wrestling for Grets, and they're a good one. Oh boy, I mean, I don't know how many bumps Corey can take. I mean, I guess. Oh man, I mean, if Corey were an active wrestler, it'd be a different story. But yeah, and of course, I'm still looking at my other phone over here. Do you like Menzies? Menzie. I'm trying to think of who that is. I don't really know who that is, honestly. Luke. Okay. Hmm. I mean, I can think of like Luke Owen. Oh, Luke NXT. Oh, huh. I don't think I've heard of him. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I know who Matt Riddle is, obviously. Oh, I try to follow NXT as much as I can, and I know there's some people that don't always get shown on NXT that wrestle at like NXT house shows. I'm actually gonna go on Wikipedia right now and look the guy up real quick. Luke Minty, born May 29th, 1988. Big Men's. Former rugby league footballer. Huh, cool. Yeah, that's yeah. So okay, from Liver's Edge, West Yorkshire, England. Okay, cool. I figured that yeah. It says that he's on NXT UK. I try to catch NXT UK when I can. I don't always watch it as much as I do the regular NXT, but okay, cool. Of course, Pete Dunne, man, the current NXT. Oh hey, I got a subscriber I haven't seen in a while. John Patel's on. What's up, man? Glad to see you on the stream. You've already missed out some good wrestling conversation. I missed out some good cards that I pulled in my two box openings. Oh, cool! You're gonna go to the next NXT UK takeover. Okay, cool, man. I would love to go to an NXT takeover someday. I mean, if we ever get one, like say, I doubt we'd get one where I live in Wichita, Kansas. I mean, it'd be cool if we got like an NXT house event, maybe. Maybe if they ever do like a takeover Oklahoma City or a takeover Kansas City, because those are the two closest major cities I'm near. Otherwise, whenever they've done one like Dallas or Houston, but someday maybe. I mean, I've been to some wrestling shows, but I've never been to pay-per-views. Oh, cool. Zia Brookside. Okay. I would say one of my favorites from XUK would probably be Tony Storm. And then, gotta go Pete Dunne. I was just talking about Pete Dunne earlier, how still a champion, over a year later. I mean, man. I mean, they might have Pete Dunne held that belt for at least 2 years. Really? Wyatt will be added to Elimination Chamber? No way. I don't know. That would be crazy. I don't know. It's like because you only have like 4 pods and you start with 2 men. I mean, you'd have to start with 3 men if that's the case. I don't know. That'd be interesting unless he's replacing somebody. Oh yeah, Tony Storm. Yeah, Rhea Ripley's okay too. I guess when we're talking about you know the NXT women and then the NXT men. You got to talk about Mustache Mountain. Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. Yeah, that's what I figured, dude. Well, I mean, there's already a lot of rumors going on about Bray Wyatt. I'm actually on Twitter at the moment. Some people who are talking about it. One person says, "Don't put it past WWE to put Bray Wyatt return only to join the recycle committee." Bray Wyatt returns to JoJo with Sister Abigail. So a lot of people already talk about the possibility of Bray Wyatt coming back. Even somebody just posted a GIF of Bray Wyatt holding the WWE Championship. So I mean, it would be cool. There's a lot of rumors at the moment. So that would be interesting, man. All right, dude. I do appreciate wrestling news. Thanks for being on. I hope you have subscribed to my channel. Yeah, Wyatt the Eagle Warrior. But yeah. So I'll probably stay on for another hour for anyone else who wants to join the stream, and I might do a recap of my predictions or recap my cards. Tony did have that good video like a couple months ago. All right, thank you, Wrestling News. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you stay tuned for all the videos I'm going to post. My Toy Out of RC series, my trade card videos. I'm going to do some unboxings. Just good wrestling content and just anything else I have a chance to do. And I'll try to do a live stream every month. Of course, Fastlane will be here in a few weeks, like sometime in March after Elimination Chamber. All right, dude, awesome. Yeah, make sure you hit that bell too, so you'll never forget to see my videos when they get posted. Of course, follow me on Twitter at RevLCowboy. And if you have Facebook, go like my Facebook page. And I'm even on Instagram too. WA23 fan asked, It's too soon to say of AEW. They just launched. They haven't had their first show yet. I mean, besides All In, but that was like an unbranded show. I can't say I like or dislike AEW. I haven't seen anything from. I mean, all the wrestlers that are in AEW. I mean, on their own are great wrestlers. Cody and the Bucks, Pac, Chris Jericho, one of the all-time greats, a goat, if you will. Um, but it's really too soon. We'll have to see what happens with Double or Nothing. I mean, the show's sold out, but we'll have to see what the pay-per-view buy rates will be like. I mean, exactly. I mean, I don't know if you watch Wrestling Jesus on YouTube. I think everybody should know who Wrestling Jesus is. Alrighty then. WWE for life. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel you, dude. I mean, if AEW even tries to kind of get WWE run their money, they won't. I mean, they can at least have a lot of buzz. Because you have all these people like, oh man, I'm done with WWE. All right, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, the kickoff show's getting ready to start, actually. Dude, thank you for joining my live stream. I might be back on later tonight for anyone who wants to watch my review. Yeah, until they have a show there. Yeah, I agree with you, dude. Yes, in my predictions, I did say I think Daniel Bryan will win the Elimination Chamber. In fact, I'll have to go back over my predictions real quick. I know I predicted that Miz and Shane will retain the SmackDown Live Tag titles. I unfortunately, even though I don't want to see it happen, I see Nia Jax and Tamina win the first ever tag belts because, well, of course, that would really get the fans pissed off. I predicted Buddy Murphy on the kickoff show will retain the Cruiserweight title. Obvious choice, Ronda is going to retain the women's title over Ruby Riott. And, I think that was it. And then Bobby Lashley is going to retain in his handicap match with Leo Rush gets in Balor. Though once again, I don't want to see that happen either. But yeah, and then I'm going to see Baron Corbin with some help from Drew McIntyre defeating Braun Strowman because they already had Strowman defeat Corbin at TLC, despite the fact he had to have help because he still had his, shoulder injury or arm injury, whatever injury it was. But definitely Daniel Bryan wins it. But wrestling news and I were just discussing how maybe that Bray Wyatt might come back, and there's already a lot of talk on Twitter about Bray Wyatt come back, so it's overdue. Hope so. God's grace, correction, hand road. And if they do win, that'd be awesome. I would definitely say for likely choices, I would say yeah for the women's tag belts, either Mandy and Sonya or Sasha and Bayley, or even Ruby and Liv. Carmella and Naomi, unfortunately, no, I don't see it. I think they were just a thrown together team at the last moment just because there weren't that many women's tag teams to begin with. And then the Iconics, I think, could be tag champions eventually, but I don't really see them win the belts anytime soon, especially not as the first champion. But like I said, I don't want to see Nia and Tamina win, but unfortunately, I don't know. That's just thinking how Vince thinks, plus, that family relation to The Rock with Nia. I don't know. I hope I am wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who is your least favorite WWE superstar? Dude, even though I predicted him to win tonight, I do not like Baron Corbin. I mean, I don't hate the guy, but it's hard for me to really say who my least favorite is. Just like I have a hard time saying who my most favorite is. Well, actually, my most favorite is AJ Styles. And then Dean Ambrose, he's been a heel, but least favorite. Well, if you remember, Mickey and Alexa lost a qualifying match to Nia and Tamina, which, Raw, they all had to qualify. SmackDown, no, we just put them in because SmackDown doesn't have as many women as Raw does. But, yeah, it would have been cool if they gave Alexa and Mickey a last chance because they're not doing anything on pay-per-view. Of course, there's many other women that aren't wrestling, like Nikki Cross and Alicia Fox. They lost a qualifying match, so they're not doing anything. And then on SmackDown, like the only people not going to compete are Becky, Charlotte, and we're not going to see Asuka defend her belt unless there's like a last minute match, but I don't know who she would defend it against. Of course, she'll defend it eventually, obviously, where it'd be a Fastlane. Of course, WrestleMania. Yeah, it was odd, man, but so yeah, oh yeah, kickoff show's on now. I was trying to go to the YouTube channel real quick. I'm gonna watch the show itself on the network here in a little bit when it gets ready to go live. But I want to stay on for a few more, for like an hour or so, chat, you guys. Especially if anybody else wants to come in and join the chat. I know I had some people join me last time, like Chuds, TN Couponer, my friend Josh Russell from who goes by the name Savvy as Josho, and I've had some other people join me. So But it's cool that everybody's joining me now. Thank you, Waylon Mercy, Wrestling News, WWE fan. Was it 23 or whatever it said at the end of your name? John Patel. I'm glad to hear from you, man. Of course, I'm gonna go over the cards I pulled earlier. So maybe if you don't feel like waiting to watch the early on in the stream, I pulled a Lita Matt relic from a women's division blaster box. Pulled a Dan Bryan Matt relic from the Road to WrestleMania blaster box. And then cool bronze parallels. But this one right here, though, like this really gave me goosebumps. What do you think of the last Jeff Jarrett feud? You know, it was a thrown together feud at the last moment because, you know, I guess they felt maybe Elias needs to be heel again because they turned face at the last moment when Dean Ambrose turned heel. But I guess they felt that once that Jeff Jarrett had been inducted in the Hall of Fame and that Road Dogg's there, maybe they felt, oh, let's just have a music feud. I'm surprised the Hong Kong Man has been brought back. I mean, wouldn't that be interesting? Hong Kong Man, Elias. I mean, I don't know if it'd be the match I really want to see, but I don't know. Would it be a good match for WrestleMania or pay-per-view at all? I don't know. So as I watch the kickoff show right now, Mustafa Ali is talking.
Elimination Chamber match. And you would think the most painful thing about all this would be the injuries.
It really does suck that Mustafa got injured, but
it's watching.
I mean, hopefully he'll get his chance at some gold here soon, whether it be WWE Championship or the United States Championship, which the U.S. belt, man, that belt, sadly, I mean, no disrespect to R-Truth, even though I don't think R-Truth should really be holding it.
No mistake about it.
But yeah, oh yeah, also pulled R-Truth bronze parallel my value pack,
out of my hands, I'm gonna earn
not the best parallel I could pull, but whatever.
And I know none of this is going to be easy.
Man,
I know there's plenty of bumps and bruises. I know there's more black eyes.
It does like, oh hey, I just found another picture. Another person posted about Bray Wyatt on Twitter. Somebody saying that Bray Wyatt deserves so much better. Shame this man is not being pushed. At Vince McMahon, push this man to the top where he belongs. Yes. And they also tweet at Steph McMahon and Triple H. Bray Wyatt. If Bray Wyatt comes back tonight, that would be awesome. I mean, maybe not in the chamber match, but maybe after the chamber match is over. After Daniel Bryan wins, I mean, unfortunately, that's who I see win because he just, debuted his new belt made of hemp and wood and other recyclable materials. So I feel like he'll be champion until Mania for sure.
Why are we talking about Mustafa? He's dead. He's out right now. Yeah. We need to be talking about Kofi Kingston.
I mean, I would hope for Bray to, win, but I'm not Bray, but for Bray to be in the match and come and win it, or somebody else to win besides Daniel Bryan. But I'm gonna say, hey, Josh Russell, Sammy John Arts, dude, I'm glad you're on stream finally. Awesome. Of course, like I said, for anyone who missed my card openings, you can always feel free to go back and watch it earlier in the stream, or wait till the replay's up. But of course, pulled this awesome blue parallel card. Numbered
Mustafa Ali wasn't in the match. By the end of the show,
49.99.
Everybody was
I mean, I really feel like Daniel Bryan's the obvious choice. I can't see Randy win. I can't see Samoa Joe winning, though Joe would be kind of cool to see him champion. I don't see Jeff Hardy winning. Definitely, don't see Kofi win. Kofi, of course, is.
He's dazzled us all.
Can't stand it. Understandable, dude. I mean, I'm not picking Bryan to win because I want him to win. I just feel like Bryan's gonna win, so he can eventually lose the belt at WrestleMania. I feel like he's gonna at least be champion, through then. Like he'll probably have a match at Fastlane, win it as well, where he wins it by pinfall, submission, or disqualification, whatever he does.
Daniel Bryan is
cool, dude. I'll be busy watching Elimination Chamber, but I might check your stream out when you do it. I just don't always have a chance to. And usually I'll watch like live streams on my Xbox. Usually, sometimes I'll watch it on my phone. But like I said, I'll be busy watching the Chamber when it's on.
Houston, Texas, and
Booker T, of course, talking in his hometown.
It's one of those things, man.
Oh yeah, by the way, if y'all also haven't heard, they're gonna be doing the Royal Rumble in Houston next year, so that'll be an interesting one. I mean, not too big of a deal, but
and I don't think Daniel Bryan can even prepare.
Yeah, Josh, I would too, but I don't know. I don't think AJ's gonna win. Unfortunately, it would be awesome if he did, but I feel like Daniel is gonna retain, and maybe like a lot of people are speculating, maybe Bray Wyatt returns. Believe me, it's like in my heart, I want AJ to win, but I know he's not going to win. And everybody else, I don't think. Yeah, AJ's second pick, I got you, man. Yeah. He definitely would. He could win. See him win the belt for a third time, especially there is rumors that AJ might be leaving the WWE. Rumors just because he hasn't extended his contract yet. So. Or sign a new one, I should say. And a lot of people think maybe that if he doesn't sign, he'll go to AEW, which I can't see that happening. I mean,
do you think is a significant advantage?
I don't really want to see AJ go anywhere else. I don't think he's never going to go back to Impact Wrestling. That company's dead. I mean, yeah, it's still alive, but I don't really watch Impact. And then, you know, there's still New Japan. Yeah.
So to speak. However,
yeah, definitely. I mean, I really feel like Daniel Bryan is he's the obvious choice for who's going to win tonight.
I don't really know.
So, I mean, other than maybe my women's prediction for the women's tag belt, I think everything else I predict, and maybe, I don't know, Baron and Braun, I think Braun could still win his match, but the rest just seem to be pretty obvious. But if I lose some predictions, you know, that's why I like our predictions, you know. They're not really spoilers like Paul Heyman would call them, but, yeah.
They don't call him the Viper for nothing, man. He was strike,
so,
and he was strike hard, and he was strike quick.
Yeah.
I think
Well, yeah, Chris Jericho is in AEW. He's their biggest signing, so,
when you
yeah.
fought in the Elimination Chamber, and what happened?
I lost.
You lost.
How long has he held? Are you talking about Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan has been champion since, what? Since before Survivor Series, right? So, a good, almost 4-month title reign that he's had so far. At least in this current reign, because, you know, Daniel Bryan's already had the belt, like, what, a total of 4 times already, not including his world title reign, but
I'm going to tell you a
yeah.
story about a coward who thought that he could challenge a monster. Now, this just wasn't any ordinary coward. He was more like a snake,
Now Braun's talking.
kind of coward. This coward did anything.
So yeah, Daniel Bryan's in his 4th reign as WWE champion. We'll get up on good old Wikipedia. Sometimes you can't always trust Wikipedia, but most of the time you can. I mean, it just depends on if there's sources.
Rage.
Oh, the Super Show? That was AJ Styles that was still champion then. That was, yeah.
And this coward knew deep down that he could never win on his
Yeah.
own, so he recruited others.
That was a good title run back in 2012. I mean, it sucks, though, that when Daniel Bryan lost the belt, the rest of the World Heavyweight title, the rest of he lost to Sheamus in 18 seconds, which does suck, but whatever, man. That's WWE for it. But at least Daniel Bryan's had a good career between, you know, his first run, his retirement, and then coming back.
The monster came back.
I mean, face or heel. I mean, love or hate him. I mean, still, Daniel Bryan's still definitely one of the best.
Make them all
Yeah. Just trying to look some other stuff right now. I'm trying to look up Daniel Bryan's, all like the current WWE title range and stuff. So I can click on this link on Wikipedia just so I can see how many days he's held the belt as of now.
Which means there can only be one way this story ends. The monster.
And if you go on the WWE Championship Wikipedia page, they actually got a picture of Daniel Bryan's belt on there because that is the current belt at the moment.
These hands.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can find the reigns. List of WWE champions.
Oh, Braun Strowman continues to get ready for tonight.
You know, Adam Cole as North American champion because he held it like 4. I think it would be cool, but I don't know. I'd like to see Adam Cole win the NXT title before WWE decides to call him in the Undisputed Era up. But even though I don't know if I'm ready for them to be called up because, you know, it seems like as of late, all the call-ups like Sanity and some of the others they've called up, it's like they don't get used. Well, Josh, I mentioned in my predictions earlier that I think that unfortunately it's going to be Nia Jax Tamina, even though I don't want them to, but it's only because I feel like that's what Vince McMahon's going to go with, that he wants them to be the first women's tag champion. No, I would prefer either Sasha and Bayley or Rose and Deville or even Morgan and Logan, but I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know. That's just how I kind of see it happening. But like I said, I hope I'm wrong, and if I am, I am. That's why it's called prediction. So I'm trying to see. So currently, Daniel Bryan has been champion for 95 plus days. He won the belt on November 13th, 2018. So yeah, and then
facing
Like I said, it was
these
Super
two teams
Showdown.
across the
AJ had the
bar.
belt,
When
but
you
then he
look at
lost
this
it
matchup
before
here
Survivor
tonight, David
Series.
Cesaro, what do you
So
think
yeah,
will go down?
that's currently before that, of course, AJ when he was champion had for 371 days.
Like the Mike Honcho effect.
Do you think
what I'm saying?
WWE's turned to garbage like Raw?
It's like
You know,
watching TV
dude,
and listening to
I'll be
radio
honest
at
with
the same
you.
time. It just doesn't work.
I'm not gonna say WWE's great; they're like the best. I mean, yeah, the downside is that they haven't been as good as they used to be like 20 years ago. But
Wow.
I don't know. I still watch WWE because I enjoy it for what it is. There's even times where I'll find myself not wanting to watch as much anymore. Like I'll like mostly catch like clips of Raw and SmackDown on YouTube nowadays. Like I don't really have like a cable subscription or a satellite subscription anymore, so I don't really watch Raw or SmackDown when they're live. And for a while, I was watching them on my DVR anyway. And it's hard to sit through a 3-hour episode of Raw sometimes. I mean, I can do a 2-hour SmackDown. SmackDown's still decent, but Raw, yeah.
I understand why you guys would pick the Usos.
Yeah, I agree with you there, John. They really shouldn't have called them up so soon. Like, you know, Head Machinery, they kept this out brand they're on. We don't see much of Lacey Evans. EC3 doesn't talk, except maybe like when he's in the ring, he'll start saying some stuff, but they don't ever have to have him on the microphone. And then Nikki Cross, you know, this is not her first time on the main roster, you know. She had that match with Becky Lynch a while back.
Champions of the world?
Well, technically, yeah, the Attitude Era ended in 2001. I mean, yeah, Stone Cold retiring in, you know, 2003 was kind of an end, but the Attitude Era really ended after, you know, I mean, it changed over into the Ruthless Aggression Era before we got the PG era we have today. I mean, it really ended after, you know, WCW went out of business and WWE no longer had competition, you know. We're not going to include TNA because TNA tried to be competition, but yeah, back in the day, I used to love TNA, and then TNA went downhill, especially after AJ Styles left.
Thank you all very much.
I'm starting to get a little hoarse, guys, so I may have to leave for a quick moment to get a drink because I've been talking for an hour, almost an hour and a half now. And hopefully the stream is going good. Like I said earlier in my stream, I made a few changes to make it to where there's like a 30-second delay, so hopefully that's making the stream go better. Yeah, dude, that you got that right. It's like, remember how we were gonna have Lars Sullivan debut first, but then they started Will call up EC3 and Head Machinery and Nikki Cross and Lacey. Then Lars Sullivan just had like an anxiety attack and pulled like a no-show. And it's like, you look at their track record on people they've called up, and they haven't had as much success with some of these people. All right, thank you, Josh. So guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I need to refuel so I don't, you know, lose my voice through what's left of the stream. So I guess enjoy some of the audio from the Elimination Chamber kickoff show. I'll be right back.
Someone that takes your place, someone with charisma, someone with charm, someone who knows their lane and they stay in it. We need someone who's going to take Ronda to the limit. We need it. Charlotte Flair.
Clearly the man, Becky Lynch, was upset that her opportunity had been taken from her by Mr. McMahon. But then, let's fast forward to last night. At a WWE Live event in Louisiana, Becky Lynch showed up during Charlotte Flair's match. And Beth, what happened after this? Well, not good for Becky Lynch.
Coach, it was nothing but an outpouring of emotion. Becky Lynch being denied her opportunity at WrestleMania that she earned by winning the Women's Royal Rumble, unloading on Charlotte Flair. She was so
okay. I'm back.
At the decision that Mr.
Like I said, just had to get a drink real quick so I don't lose my voice. Like I said, I'll stay on until the show starts, and then yeah, I might come back on for a live review. Maybe, I don't know. I did a live review for Royal Rumble, and I didn't really have much interaction with that, so I don't know. I may come back on for it if you guys are willing to maybe watch it, unless you know you go to bed by then or something. But oh well. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a recorded review, depending on how I'm feeling.
Maybe she was robbed, maybe she wasn't robbed, but regardless.
But yeah, from what I was hearing before I left the room, they were doing the, you know, the announcement about the man taking Becky Lynch out of the
that was
you know,
already
Raw
injured
Women's title
is
match in
injured.
replacement
I
of
think you gotta
Charlotte,
give
but
Charlotte Flair a lot of credit.
I don't want
She did what she
to.
had
We don't want to see that. We want to see Becky win this
Let me tell you
belt.
something. Becky Lynch made the choice to jump in the ring.
Oh
okay?
God! Don't get me
Big
started,
enough
Brock
to
Lesnar.
pass
Okay,
it,
you know what?
big enough to take
Maybe I
it.
should
That's
rephrase
just
my
the
least
way it
favorite
goes.
person.
As far as
Sometimes
the
I
injury
almost
goes,
forget
one
Brock
goes
Lesnar still
down,
signed with the
one
company.
steps up.
I
Everybody
guess
out here
really
talking
Brock
about
Lesnar in
Becky
general
Lynch
is probably my
might be
least favorite
too big
wrestler
for her
entirely.
britches
You know.
already.
I mean, I
Anyway,
used
so
to
take
like
that
Brock a
hit.
little bit back in
All
like
right, I can say
2002,
this, we don't know how
2004 before he
severe that knee
left.
injury is for Becky Lynch
And then when he came back in 2012, it like
Now, it's not a foregone
it was
conclusion that Ronda
cool and
Rousey
all.
leaves tonight. The
But
Raw
once they
Women's
put the WWE
Champion.
Championship on him that first time back in 2014, well, his like what third or fourth reign as WWE Champion, and then he did the crap of not defending the belt because apparently the 30-day title defense rules apply to Brock Lesnar.
Not only have we wreaked havoc,
And then this Universal title reign, his second one, because he had his first one when he beat Goldberg, and then we didn't see the Universal belt all that much.
together.
And when he finally lost to Roman Reigns, we thought, hey, we're gonna have a champion on TV again. Then Roman Reigns has leukemia.
But we didn't get these matching tattoos so forever.
Well, when the Revival won the Raw Tag Belts, I felt it was long overdue because they've been just burying the Revival as of late. Like when they had them losing like Lucha House Party and stuff, and how the Revival were actually trying to leave the company, go to AEW or go somewhere else, and WWE told them no. So it's good to see that they're actually win the Raw Tag Belts. I think they did need them. They should have won them in the first place, honestly, you know. They've been on the roster for 2 years now, and injuries have plagued both Dash and Dawson, but it's been long overdue. You know, we had a makeshift team with Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, and have them lose the belts to them.
Because I was on the wrong end of it. Squad goals.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Josh, I agree, man.
Ruby, I want you to
Braun Strowman should have won the Universal belt, but I guess
take it all out.
he's in the doghouse of WWE, I guess. He's been known to have like I guess what people say he has like a bad attitude backstage, but I don't know. He should have been Universal Universal Champion. Sorry.
Change the game, win, and face me on the greatest stage of them all. WrestleMania.
Yeah, Finn Balor should have won.
I'll be sitting.
I mean that was. I mean it sucks that Finn Balor's first reign, being the first ever Universal Champion, had to end in one night because he had a shoulder injury, and then it sucks. And then ever since then, WWE's been like, no, we're not going to put the belt back on Finn. Despite the fact he was the first champion. It's like, I feel like when the Superstar shakeup comes up, they need to put Finn Balor on SmackDown. But it seems like SmackDown's variety team is much better than Raw's variety team. Well, they're not perfect, but it seems like SmackDown wants to focus more on good wrestling versus Raw with all the entertainment. I don't know. I mean, I just hope they do something with Finn Balor because, man, if Finn Balor leaves, they're going to he's going to go somewhere else. So he can go back to Japan, or if say the Bucks and Cody try to convince him to go enjoy AEW.
A lot of help. Charlotte is a lot of help.
Yeah, you got that right, Josh.
I
mean, but at least with Becky, I still think Becky will be in the will be at WrestleMania and make a triple threat match. I mean, yeah, they could have a match at Fastlane between Charlotte and Becky where Becky tries to get her spot back. I mean, that's probably what'll happen. Okay, so I did mention earlier about Jimmy Uso getting arrested. I mean, dude, everybody should know by now, you do not fight cops. Now, obviously, he was under the influence, but man, I don't know. It's just, I feel like that's going to kill their push. Yeah, you got a good point there. SmackDown has been better than Raw. I mean, 2002 to 2005 was definitely like one of the best times to watch SmackDown. And even after 2005, SmackDown was decent. Then for a while, Raw was a little better. But you had the SmackDown 6, Eddie Guerrero, Chavo, Edge, Rey Mysterio, Angle, of course Benoit, but obviously WWE won't mention it for obvious reasons. But, it was a good time to be a fan. I mean, hell, for a while, I didn't even have cable back then when SmackDown was still on broadcast TV, so I didn't watch Raw for a few years. So, yes, and Undertaker was on SmackDown, of course. I mean, Taker was like the cornerstone of SmackDown after he left Raw for SmackDown in 2002. But yeah, SmackDown was definitely more worth watching.
It all depends on when you go in, who's in there once you get in. If the chips fall the right way, The Riot
Kane.
Squad
Well,
could
Kane.
walk out tonight with all
You gotta
the
remember, Kane for a while was more loyal to Raw before he went to SmackDown. So, Kane's been a part of the show too, going back to before SmackDown was a brand, part of the brand split and all. Back when, there was a lot of people that were part of SmackDown early on too, like Chris Jericho, and then of course can't forget John Cena. That's where he got his start with SmackDown, and SmackDown's still, a decent, better show. And with it moving to Fox, and then Fox wants SmackDown to be more like
in an octagon environment, in a
more like a sports show.
You're right, Coach.
Cole or Velveteen Dream.
The Riot Squad and Charlotte Flair and all these
Adam Cole or Velveteen Dream. Hard choice, man. Velveteen Dream, that guy, he's good. He's very entertaining. But Adam Cole, dude, you're putting me in a rock and a hard place. If I had to choose, probably because I usually try to root more of the faces, I'll probably take Velveteen Dream because he's very entertaining. But I do like Adam Cole. I can think back to his days in Ring of Honor, the Kingdom, and then he was briefly a member of the Bullet Club, and then Velveteen Dream, he's a good, entertaining guy. Somebody who probably started to be NXT champion by now. At least, of course, I think, has it already aired by now? The episode where, as a spoiler alert, he's supposed to win the North American Championship from Johnny Gargano. If I spoiled it for you guys, I apologize.
Absolutely destroyed Finn Balor. I thought that particular night.
Yeah, WWE fan, I can't blame you, dude. I try to keep myself patient with WWE. Besides collecting the figures and trading cards, there's just times I just don't even want to watch the shows anymore, to be honest. That if I just didn't watch WWE, it wouldn't really hurt me so much. I would be better off sometimes. There's times I'll just go watch other things. I'll watch like classic WF moments, WWE moments, those W moments, more than the main roster stuff. I've been a fan since 1998, back when I was my teen years, 13 years old. So I started watching right at the start of the Attitude Era. Even though I was familiar with wrestling before 1998, but I didn't really get into it until then. So I kind of missed a few things before then that I had to go back and watch, like the Macho Screwjob, the formation of the NWO, of course Austin 316, all when Austin first said that famous promo. But I of course started watching the WF right around the time that Austin had defeated Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. In WCW I started watching right after Sting had beat Hogan at Arcade, but had the title taken away from him because of the way the match finished. But that was probably the best year for me, was 1998. 1998 was decent. 2000 was better for sure for the WWF, because WCW was already getting ready to die, especially after putting David Arquette as champion. That was stupid.
100%. So I don't think it has anything to do with Finn Balor and what you're talking about. The Demon is more unstoppable.
Yeah, Shane and Miz has been an interesting tag team, but I think at some point they will end up splitting. But for now, I think they will win the belts tonight for sure. Like they'll retain the belts. Okay, WWE fan, thank you, and if you like my channel, make sure to sub if you haven't done so already. If you're not already subbed, I do appreciate you being on my live stream, dude.
I think it's safe to say that Leo Rush.
And anyone else that's watching that hasn't commented yet, feel free to give me your thoughts on what you think is going to happen at tonight's show. So far, Josh and Savage Joshua and John Patel have been comments on my stream, and I do appreciate your guys' feedback. And I'm trying to fix. I had something fall over earlier. I'm trying to fix. Yeah, the Miz, he will probably turn on Shane eventually to build up for like a WrestleMania match, but I think tonight they'll at least have one more hurrah as champions, and I think by Fastlane they will lose.
Are they? And why do they?
Sorry, I'm not focused on you guys as much. I have one of my action figures fall over and have on the desk. In fact, Josh, you might like to see this figure. But
suspended.
I'll check here in a moment when I go on my. I'll have to go back to the computer or my phone, but I'm trying to fix this dang figure.
First ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
I think the stand broke. Okay, well I'll fix it later. Just trying to fix it. Like I said, it was something that was irritating me off camera.
The goddess doesn't play favorites.
Okay, well.
In my pick.
So let's see who. Right now, Alexa Bliss is talking. Hey, and I got 5 likes. Awesome. Cool, I appreciate it.
And this has been your moment of bliss.
So right now I'm gonna want to check it on my phone real quick.
Pick by one Alexa Bliss. Surprising.
Yeah.
But interesting. There are the first ever
I did see where you were.
Championships.
Well, like I said, hopefully a good decent amount of my stream is going to still be up for later. I mean, you got to love YouTube stream system. Maybe someday when I get a better computer, because I would use my computer to stream, but it'd be a lot worse. It'd be a lot slower. But yeah, I showed up my Misty figure here earlier that fell over. I was trying to get it fixed, and it distracted me, and then I didn't realize my stream froze. Got 3 viewers so far. Hey, 6 likes. Awesome.
We're so excited and so
happy. I
to
super for this Misty figure. She doesn't want to stay in place. I'll fix it. Oh, well, I'll got it fixed for now. Of course, you know, you mentioned Chris Jericho, AEW. Picked this figure up a while back. If you guys saw one of my toilet videos from a few weeks ago. Yeah, Misty. Of course, Josh, I know you and I are both big fans of Misty. But yeah, we're about 30 minutes to go until the show starts.
Well, there's so many layers to this, and these two teams met in.
And like I said before, there's some Bray Wyatt tweets going on because you talked about Bray Wyatt earlier.
And so many things on.
Yeah, Josh, I do have that Misty still.
But in this situation, not only do you have to watch.
She's still here on my desk. I mean, these are this and the other Misty you just saw, the only Misty figures I have at the moment. And then I have some like Misty cards on my desk too that I've displayed. And then I have some in my binder. I mean, that was my longest crush, you know, when it comes to anime. Okay, cool, John. Whatever you can, man. Just if you ever have some new figures you want to show me, you know, tweet them to me on Twitter or drop by my Facebook page, you know. Of course, everybody remember Facebook.com/RevHellCowboy or on Twitter at RevHellCowboy, you know, show me the stuff. Or Instagram too, if you want to link them to me on your Instagram. Of course, my Instagram is at RevHellCowboy, and I need to. I don't know. At some point, I want to start using my Instagram again. I just kind of gave it a break for a while.
They're coming in at number 1. They're the first team in there. We found that out on Raw.
Yeah, just a little bit more time to go before the show starts. And so far, I'm checking the stream on my phone right now because I don't want to interfere with the stream on my computer of the WWE doing the kickoff show. So that's why I'm checking I have like a second phone here. Like this is this one right here. Double vision. Yeah, I mean, I'm using my Note 9. Okay, cool. Whatever we can, man. Booker T needs a shave. Oh wow, Booker T growing out the beard again. I don't know. I don't mind Booker T with the beard. I mean, he used to have that mustache for the longest time, and then he went clean shaven for like the last 15 years or so. So I mean, it's whatever he wants to do with his hair. I mean, hell, for a long time he's been doing those dreads. I mean, those dreads are long. If Booker T were still an active wrestler, he could probably smack the crap out of somebody with those dreads. But you want to talk about crazy hair? How about old Sam Roberts? That dude and his, I don't know what you want to call that fro he has. I guess a fro, but I don't know if any of you listen to the Major Brothers Wrestling Career podcast. They call him Doink Ambrose. Like a fusion of Dean Ambrose and Doink the Clown, but I feel like that's an insult to both of them, which, of course, me being a Dean Ambrose fan, and then Doink the Clown's always been pretty funny. Alright, so we got the Cruiserweight title match, so, Akira Tozawa versus, you know, Buddy Murphy. Well, Booker T's had a beard a few times. He's had a beard sometimes and a goatee like I've had, but he's mostly been known for the mustache or being clean shaven. But maybe just, you know, he didn't feel like shaving or something, or he's doing it for a reason. But yeah, we got Akira Tozawa and Buddy Murphy. Of course, you know, Josh, Buddy Murphy from your neck of the woods down in Australia. I don't know how you feel about either. I don't know if you probably don't watch 205 Live, because it's on WWE Network, so I don't know if you watch it or not. But I've already predicted I'm going to see Buddy Murphy win this match. No, I'd like to see Akira win. Yep. Back at the Melbourne, yeah. I'm just going to say Buddy Murphy's going to stay champion as long as I feel like they want him to be champion. It's kind of hard to say who I think will dethrone him eventually, but they need like somebody to hold the belt for much longer than some of our previous champions. You know, we've had Neville who had a decent reign. I'm trying to remember that name. Long reign. I guess Cedric Alexander, the guy who was the previous champion, you know. Had well, I guess his reign wasn't that long. It was only what 6 months. You look back at all the former cruiserweight champions from TJP, the first champion, Brian Kendrick, Rich Swann. You know, then we go to Neville, Enzo, Kalisto, Kirizawa. Gotta go down, or of course Kirizawa have a chance to be a two-time champion. I don't know. I feel like all the champions, I feel like the only legit ones have been Neville. I feel Buddy Murphy right now, Cedric Alexander, and then it's really hard to say. Everybody else kind of just feels like they were filler champions. I mean, I guess maybe Brian Kendrick wasn't alright as a cruiserweight champion, just being the most experienced of all the wrestlers currently wrestling in 205 Live. But yeah, definitely, I hope like Buddy Murphy, has a good reign as champion before they do have somebody to throw him. Hopefully, maybe an up-and-coming cruiserweight of some kind. But I guess we'll have to see. So, watching two lock up. I mean, if Akira wins, I'm not gonna be mad, but it's just like he's there. You know, of course, that Royal Rumble we had Buddy defend against Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami and
what is he going to have to do to take
Cedric in the match, or who was it was the match last time? I honestly forgot, to be honest. I know it was a month ago. You'd think I would remember that. Oh yeah, better. Yeah, Enzo. You know what? Enzo Amore was all talk, and that dude, I cannot stand his rap, and I don't really like rap music anymore anyway. I mean, I don't hate rap or anything. I'm more of a metalhead. I'm more like when I think of rap, I'm more like old school rap, like the 80s and 90s, maybe the early 2000s. But I'm more of a metalhead. But when Enzo raps, I'm like, oh my god, like. And just trying to make a diss track about how people doubted him and stuff. I mean, when that whole thing about him talking about, being accused of rape, I mean, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt that he didn't sexually assault the woman that was accusing him, especially after the charge got dropped. Yes, dude, it was. That's why we lost a good wrestler, Neville, in the WWE. I mean, we'll see how well Neville or Pac does in AEW. I mean, he's already doing good being back in Dragon Gate and wrestling all over the Indies, but WWE could have really done so much more. Neville could have helped. If they'd done it for Mustafa Ali, they could have put Neville back on, the main roster. We've already had Neville on the main roster once, before they put him in the Cruiserweight division. Well, I guess technically Cruiserweights were part of the main roster before they decided to make him part of their own show, 205 Live, but, they didn't even put that belt on Enzo, because all Enzo was there was to be like a mouthpiece for Big Cass. And Big Cass is another wrestler that was kind of a waste, unfortunately, when they put him on his own. But,
Akira Tozawa giving up 47
it's whatever, man.
To Buddy Murphy. You could see there the power advantage.
I'm just trying to type some stuff in right now, so...
Buddy Murphy
I forgot who was the match against Buddy Murphy besides Akira and Hideo. Bada boom, unemployed guy in the room. How you doing? Don't forget, he went to Survivor Series and got kicked out because he wanted to make a fool of himself. He did make a fool of himself. Okay, it was Kalisto that was the match. Okay, yeah, I forgot Kalisto was that match. I guess Of course, Kalisto, somebody who was Cruiserweight champion, between Enzo Amore's two reigns, and that was kind of forgettable. In fact, Akira Tozawa was champion between Neville's two reigns, and spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-D. Soft! Yeah, I mean, Enzo and Cass were good together at NXT as a tag team, but once they decided to split them up, that was it. I mean... Especially when they call them up the main roster, I felt like their main roster run was just not really as great as it could have been. I mean, they were a good entertaining tag team, but then they just, I don't know. When they decided they want to turn Big Cass heel, because you know how Vince McMahon likes to, push the bigger guys like Big Cass over the small guys like Enzo Amore.
Well, this past week on SmackDown Live,
but what could have been, I guess.
An entire hour. Now, do you think lasting so long hurt his chances? And
right now they're interviewing Xavier Woods and Big E. Big E with a afro pick in his hair. Yep, good old Austin Creed. Yep, of the Up Up Down Down channel.
People have been sleeping on Kofi's entire career. Think about it.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston, man. There's somebody else who should have been a champion by now.
Kofi had already had a long, storied,
I mean, maybe about 10 years ago, he could have had a chance to beat Randy Orton for the WWE Championship, but since then, it's like, other than doing like amazing spots in the Royal Rumble to save himself from being eliminated, it's almost like that's it. Besides being in a tag team with Xavier and Big E, it's like, man, it's like there isn't much to Kofi. I mean, athletically gifted, no doubt, but it seems like WWE wants to maybe go the direction of eventually pushing Big E. That's at least a rumor, and they did already try to push Big E in the past, have him as Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, I enjoy that too. I've watched a few episodes where AJ and Xavier have gone to some gaming shops together, which that's pretty cool. And I enjoy that, but I also, like I said, I enjoy the Major Wrestling Figure podcast with Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins the most. In fact, that's one of those podcasts I listen to like religiously now, just to find out all the new info about new WWE Mattel figures. Maybe learn some history about some of the old figures, like the old Hasbro figures or LJN figures. Oh, cool. The Madden. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll watch Up Down's channel every now and then. I'll watch whatever, stuff Xavier's got going on with other WWE superstars. They do Madden tournaments, or I watched like one episode where he was with it was Alexa Bliss, and I can't remember who else. Who else was he with? They were doing like a Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Zack Ryder. Yeah, he had Zack Ryder, Alexa Bliss while he was there playing. Yeah, that is Aiden English on commentary. He's Aiden English joined 205 Live back around the time of the Royal Rumble. So, yeah, he's on commentary now. And he seems to do pretty well. Oh, yeah, I've watched some of his videos. Oh, yeah. I enjoyed his ECW reviews. I think I enjoyed the WCW ones even more because when it comes to vintage figures, I love the old WWE Toy Biz figures. Let me tell you, when I have dreams of collecting two figure lines. The current WWE Mattel line, and then the WCW Toy Biz line. I mean, I do have a place in my heart for all the old Jakks, WWE figures. I mean, we can't really forget how far we've come since the Bone Crunch in Action, Titantron Live, all the way up to the, Deluxe Aggression and the Classic Superstars before we have the Mattel stuff. Yeah, that Shane Douglas review was pretty good. That's when he showed off that Shane Douglas prototype with the ponytail, because the one that made retail had short hair by the time he was getting ready to leave ECW for WCW. And I wish I had some of these ECW figures too, because I don't know. When those figures came out of retail, I was still just buying all the WCW, WF figures, and it's not that I didn't want them. I bought whatever figures I could afford back then. So I was mostly buying either WCW, Original San Francisco Toy Makers, or Toy Biz, or buying WF Jakks figures. Yeah, they should have kept the ponytail on. I don't know why they took it off, but whatever. Sometimes they like to make the figures current before they go out to retail, but sometimes they don't. Like Mattel can only do so much of a figure, and they don't really change the figure at last moment. The only thing they'll do is maybe pull a figure if something happens, like a controversy, like when they canceled the 5 Moments Hollywood Hogan because of Hogan's racist sex tape, But we could get that figure soon. Now that Hogan's back on good terms with WWE, we might see that Hogan figure. I'm surprised that they didn't show it at New York Toy Fair. I don't know if you guys have seen any coverage of it. Of course, I was gonna try to make a video about it, but some of the reason when I was trying to record it and do like pictures, like I couldn't get to save my mobile video editing app. I use an app called InShot. That's what I use for my RHC, my Toys of RHC series. But I was trying to do a Toy Fair video. I was gonna do it on Friday when they made the announcements, or I was gonna do it on Saturday, but I ran out of time for work on both days.
Story of this match has been counter for counter.
Cool. I was gonna say, Josh, I've never seen your figures. You should post pics or do videos. I mean, I know you're not gonna do probably the kind of videos I do when it comes to showing off figures, but maybe show them, That's cool. I'm glad you got some figures. I know that you probably won't get as hardcore and collect as much as I will, but as much as I do, I should say. But I'm glad to hear that I know you have some figures. I know you have some Pokemon figures. I know you have some some other figures in your collection, and Power Rangers and stuff like that. But it's cool to hear you have some wrestling figures. And of course, I was gonna make a quick little thing about little announcements about some future videos. I'm gonna have some unboxing videos coming here soon. Okay, that's cool, Josh. Oh, cool. Sabu follows you. Oh, that's awesome. I think I might have a few wrestlers follow me. I can't remember if I do or not. I'd have to go look and see who all follows me. I know I've got some people on YouTube that follow me. Like, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Doo-Hop, Grimm's brother. He follows me on Twitter. If I can check my Twitter account real quick. I'm trying to see who all follows me. I know I think I had a wrestler follow me a while back, but I can't remember. That's cool, man. Sabu, somebody who I definitely I wish would come back to WWE for a Legends deal, which would have like a Sabu Mattel figure, but of course with WWE friendly, and you know Sabu known for his history of violence from ECW, even from his run on the WWE versus ECW. I honestly kind of doubt we'll see anything of Sabu anytime soon. But you know, it's wishful thinking. Oh, cool! Just incredible. That's awesome. That's just incredible that Just Incredible followed you, man. See what I did there? Oh man, I'm trying to look at my followers. I don't know. I thought I had a wrestler follow me. I mean, I have some people that are like from Grimm's Toy Show follow me and stuff. But I'm trying to see if I've got any people follow me on my Twitter that might be a wrestler or something. Oh, Wrestling Days follows me. That's a good YouTuber. I said Doo-Wop follows me. I know that. There's a Stupid Show. That's a good. That YouTube channel follows me.
Murphy turned inside out. Tozawa trying to keep the foot on the gas. Can he get Murphy up and over?
Well, that's the same guy that just was in my stream earlier.
Murphy again, just kicking out.
I don't know. I may not have any wrestlers follow me, but it'd be cool if I did.
Great tenacity for both champion and challenger.
Of course, you know, some of my subs follow me, like you guys. I know that.
That suplex early in the matchup. How is that affecting Tozawa's back? Maybe on that bridge.
That's a great point there. Yeah, the back of Akira Tozawa was driven into the mat on the outside earlier on. Was unable to get the full strength of the bridge.
Come on, just load it faster,
trying to feed
please.
off the energy of the WWE Universe that's still filing in to the Toyota Center here in Houston.
One more time, looks like he's attempting, but Buddy Murphy's there. Maybe he's trying to stop.
Oh wow, I didn't realize five-figure death punch follows me. I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Okay, Josh, I will hear in a moment, dude. I was just trying to see who all follows me. I didn't realize I forgot I had five-finger death punch. The actual band's following me. That's awesome. And now a few other lesser-known bands follow me. Alright, I'm trying to see on my...
Back to the outside goes Murphy.
Alright, I'm looking at my messenger on my computer right now because I don't want to interrupt the stream while I'm trying to stream right now. I'm on computer, load in, or I'll just check my other phone if I have to.
2 times the charm for the one time he couldn't get it earlier. Now he gets him.
Never loads in. Okay, that's. Oh, you got some of those little die-cast nanos. Oh, that's cool. Awesome, dude.
Tozawa looking down and Tozawa. Oh, again, Murphy.
Give you a thumbs up for that. Awesome. Those are cool, Josh. Thanks for sharing, man. Yeah, I have like one of those die-cast. I mean, I don't know if those are die-casts. They're probably something different, but I know I have one of like Triple H that's kind of similar to those. Cool. I mean, I don't know how well you guys get figures when it comes to the Mattel stuff where you live. But if you ever get into collecting Mattel stuff. Yeah, I know, dude. That would be awesome if we could do that here. You know, have chat attachments on the YouTube chat, but that's alright, dude. Oh, Texas Hippie Coalition follows me. I forgot they followed me. Huh. Okay, no wrestlers follow me. Oh, cool. You have Ahmed Johnson follow you. Okay, cool. Okay, so I don't have any wrestlers follow me. At least not any known ones. I have some people who are indie wrestlers that follow me that wrestle for Grimm's Toy Show's wrestling channel, but that's about, yeah, that's about it. Oh, well, maybe someday I'll get some more wrestlers follow me. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to start tweeting some photos or something, some wrestlers, maybe some figures, maybe some like videos or something, maybe see if that'll get them to follow me.
Yes! Octopus locked in. Is Murphy going to tap out? There's nowhere for Murphy to go.
He's got it locked in deep. He's torquing that arm, torquing that wrist.
Oh, yes!
Okay, cool. Okay, cool, Josh.
Tozawa in this time. Murphy's law connects. Champion into the cover. And Murphy.
All right, Murphy retains the title. Cool. So, first prediction. No, I got you, dude. I got you. I know what you meant. But she got it for you as a gift. But I was just say, if you ever find Mattel figures, you know, I don't know if you have much good luck at your retailers if they have. I mean, I guess you could always go on eBay or Amazon or wherever you can buy stuff. If you ever got into collecting figures, you know. So I know you like the Undertaker. I know you like the Rock. You know you like AJ. You know, just if you ever got that collecting bug, you ever want to scratch that figure itch, as Zack Ryder and Crockett would say. Okay, yeah, so I don't think much was following me, but oh well. Okay, cool, dude. Because I know you don't really have some of the same places we have in the U.S. I know you guys don't have Walmart. Don't think you have Target, and of course, just like us, you guys don't have Toys R Us anymore. It's like only in Canada and parts of Europe and Asia they still have Toys R Us. Even though we might be getting Toys R Us back here in the U.S. here soon, since they canceled their bankruptcy auction and they had like a new owner buy Toys R Us, and they're thinking about trying to bring Toys R Us back. So maybe someday, man, I keep my fingers crossed. Toys R Us comes back for good and they don't go anywhere. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say, dude, if you ever get that collecting bug, you know, you ever want to start buying figures, that'd be cool. I can see what you get, man. You know, or if you decide you want to collect anything else, like I know since you're a gamer, so if you ever want to collect any gaming figures too, like Sonic or Mario or any other kind of gaming figures you want to buy. I know I've always thought about buying some besides the stuff I buy usually, which I'm kind of getting ready to start buying Power Ranger figures again. Hasbro showed some awesome Power Ranger figures. In fact, they showed this awesome one of Tommy as the White Ranger, and it even has Tommy's head and has the White Ranger helmet, so you can swap the heads, and that's awesome. I'd have to find the picture or something. Or maybe if you actually, I have a picture on my Facebook of what the picture, my Revolution Cowboy Facebook of what the figures look like. I shared a post from like Toy News Eye where it showed the White Ranger, Lord Zed, and 2 other Ranger figures from 2 other seasons that aren't MMPR. But yeah, those I look forward to getting. Those look better than what Bandai made.
My kids like having pineapple.
Oh, cool. That's awesome, dude. I figure you probably have a good decent amount of toy sellers where you live, whether it be ones that you can go to locally or just, you know, online sellers besides, you know, of course, eBay and then wherever else you can buy figures from.
Anyway.
Of course, the U.S., you know, besides Walmart and Target, we have Amazon, eBay, Ringside Collectibles for wrestling figures, which I try to think if Ringside ships internationally or not. I think they do. If you ever go to ringsidecollectibles.com or wrestlingfigures.com, you can type either one of those in. They have like a pretty good selection of stuff. Like I said, I can't remember if I think they ship international, but I can't remember if they do or not. And they mostly sell like the current figures. You won't find anything older before the Mattel stuff, but still a cool site I recommend if you've never been to it. But yeah, about a good 8 minutes. Okay, gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I know that you're living somewhere now that you have more stuff available to you, because where you were living before in Henty, you were more like a rural kind of town that you didn't really have much to go to. So I'm glad you have somewhere where you actually can go, like, find more shops to find stuff that you want to collect, so you don't have to always buy them online. Like me, I'd rather buy stuff in brick and mortar retail than have to buy stuff online. For me, online is like a last resort, even though my area as of late has kind of failed, and to be honest, not putting a whole lot of new stuff. I mean, I haven't had too much bad luck, but the Walmart I've been going to that's the closest to me has kind of decided they don't want to stock anything new. And I mentioned before, I posted a vlog a few days ago on the 14th where I went to Walmart and I looked around, saw what they had in stock, what they didn't have in stock. So I guess if anyone hasn't watched that vlog, go back and watch it. Watch it whenever, you know. But I'll try to do some unboxing videos this week. I'm still waiting for my Ringside package. I'm still waiting for a package for eBay to ship. And I'm thinking about buying some other stuff. I'm going to try to buy like a new tripod to put my phone on, and maybe try to buy like a new microphone to put on my phone and make the audio better. Yeah, dude, I feel you, man. Yeah, I'm glad my town is still pretty, like, my town's not too rural, thankfully. We got a good decent amount of stuff. Plus, where I live here in Park City, Kansas, we're starting to get more places. Like, I'm starting to get like an appliance store, like an AutoZone's getting ready to open up, and they're trying to do so much more in this town to make this town much more of a city than just some little rural suburban town. Even though we have a good decent amount of stuff, decent amount of restaurants and stores around here, but just not a whole lot much compared to the city of Wichita, which Park City's we're technically just considered part of Wichita, but we're in the same county, Wichita. We're just right next door to them. But Yeah, definitely. It's good to have somewhere where you can, go out and walk and, like, I mean, I know that's what I try to do more. Like, I can't wait till it starts warming up again here, and I can start walking again when it's not so cold outside. I don't have to wear my dang coat or even ride my bike, because mostly I ride my bike to Walmart. Yeah, plus another 6 minutes, guys, and then Elimination Chamber will be on. And like I said, I might come back on later for a live review. Maybe, I don't know. I can't guarantee it. Otherwise, I'll just have to do like a review video later and just put up either later tonight or sometime tomorrow. But I don't know. I had to make sure I scheduled this video early in advance, because I feel like if I let people know this video is going up a day or so before it goes up, whether it be a live video or whether it be a premiere of some kind, then I feel like it helps. It seems like ever since I started premiering my last 3 episodes of Toyota of RHC, those videos gotten like more views, more likes, more comments. I really am liking both doing premieres, and I love doing live streams. I mean, it's like, compared to like a year or two ago when I was pretty much not active on YouTube, I'm starting to kind of rebuild my channel. I'm starting to see my sub growth, and John, yeah, I second what you said about spring, man. I can't wait for spring. Even though here in Kansas, we get like 3 out of the 4 seasons in 1 week. Like last week, it was like 60 degrees on like a Wednesday or Thursday. Then it went down to like the 20s, and we had ice and snow. Oh, cool. He's just with the N64. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Dude, I'm with you. I hate the cold. In fact, I think the cold's been so bad, my foot was killing me the other day. Like, I was like, feel like my shoe was pinching my foot at work, and I was like, oh god, I can't walk. But thankfully, my foot's not giving me problems. I was like, okay, that was kind of random. But once it gets warmer again, I'm definitely gonna start walking more, start riding my bike. Especially since I got rid of my cable subscription, and I just have internet. Nowadays, I watch maybe my streaming services, or I watch television on my antenna. So I'm gonna definitely get out of the house more. Play some Pokemon Go. Of course, I like the new Adventure Sync feature of Pokemon Go that lets you just keep your phone in your pocket while it collects distance for your buddy candy or for your eggs, which that's great. That means I can save battery on my phone, not burn the screen image or anything like that. Of course, looking at Mark Henry, he's talking right now with Charlie Caruso. There's gonna be a Mark Henry special after Elimination Chamber tonight. So I don't know. I may not come back on after Elimination Chamber, just because the last time I did a live review, I didn't really get that many views, which is all right. I mean, I understand there's a lot of people who probably already after the show might be watching other live streams, or maybe they're just tired, ready to go to bed. Especially if it's somebody who lives, like, say, in their country where there's like a hell of a time difference, where it's like nighttime for them, or getting ready to be like wee hours in the morning. Or if you're like a day ahead of us, then it's not much of a problem for you. If you're like, if it's like just the late morning, early afternoon for you. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get off here in about 3 minutes, guys. So of course, the light's also starting to kind of dim a little. I brought my lamp in here just in case I needed it, but it's not too dark, I guess. But this card, man, this AJ Styles card, dude. Go back and watch my stream earlier, and you will see that I didn't even notice at first that I pulled a blue board parallel AJ. Man, I was like, really, I felt like a shiver come down. Like, it was a good shiver, like goosebumps. Like, I was like, oh my god. I mean, the Matt relics were good too, obviously. I mean, these are what make these boxes worth it, because I can get like a crap ton of duplicates in every box. But to get the Matt relics are always worth it, but definitely though this AJ, man. I mean, this is an awesome card.
I'm proud being a tag team specialist myself, seeing the ladies finally, get their just due.
It is kind of different seeing Booker T with beard again. I almost feel like you should trim the beard a little. Maybe just go with goatee, or just... Now that beard though, look, Sam Roberts, dude. What the heck is that dude thinking? I think he wants to be like Mick Foley. He's got that same real big old bushy beard as Mick Foley.
For the champion. I gotta tell you guys.
Okay, John, whatever you can, dude.
Of talent in that ring
just send me pics on Facebook or something, or tweet me on Twitter, whatever you want to do. Just,
I think if there's gonna be one person that can pull it out with his unorthodox ways,
look at Beth Phoenix. Let's watch the lipstick she's wearing. I mean, I guess it's good to see at least one female on the panel, since they haven't had Renee Young anymore. Renee Young to be on commentary. I know they had Paige on commentary on the pre-show a few times, which kind of sucks not seeing Paige anymore, since they got rid of the general managers on Raw and SmackDown. Well, guys, they're lowering the chamber. I'm thinking we're going to open up a chamber match. So, guys, yeah, he should shave his head. He's got this going on where you can see his, like, you know, he's got a thinning hair. Yeah, I know what you meant, Sam. That dude, man. I like when Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins this with the podcast. So, guys, Elimination Chamber starting. I got to get in the living room. I got to go watch the network, guys. Thanks for watching. Josh, John, and everybody else that chatted with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos I have coming in the week. As always, rock on and keep collecting.